Why is it that right when the world goes quiet, your mind suddenly gets louder? You're trying to sleep, and out of nowhere, your brain replays something you wish you could forget. A moment, a mistake, a version of you that makes your stomach tighten. And no matter how much time has passed, it still feels immediate. It's never random. It's always that moment. The thing you said wrong, the way you looked, the way someone reacted. And during the day, you barely think about it. But at night, it returns. Clearer, louder, sharper. Almost like your brain has been saving it, waiting for the exact moment when you're alone enough to feel it again. And the question is, why? Your brain doesn't replay memories just to torture you. It replays them because it believes something is unfinished. The human mind is built around prediction and correction. Every social interaction becomes data. Every reaction from others becomes feedback. And when something goes wrong, especially socially, your brain flags it as important. Because for most of human history, social mistakes weren't just uncomfortable, they were dangerous. Embarrassment in its deepest form is not just emotion, it's a signal. You may have lost status, safety, or belonging, and your brain takes that seriously. Ironically, your brain isn't trying to embarrass you, it's trying to protect you from making the same mistake again. So it replays the memory over and over, not as punishment, but as rehearsal. A way of asking, what went wrong? What should we do differently next time? But there's a problem. The brain doesn't distinguish well between reflection and reliving. So instead of learning, you feel like you're experiencing it all over again. The same tension, the same discomfort, the same urge to escape. Carl Jung believed that what we resist in ourselves does not disappear. It returns again and again until it is understood. And these memories are often the parts of you you're still trying to reject. There's nothing strange about this. In fact, it's incredibly common. Your brain is wired to prioritize negative social experiences over positive ones. It's called the negativity bias. You can have 100 normal interactions and one awkward moment, and your mind will replay the awkward one. Not because it defines you, but because your brain believes it's the one that matters most for survival. At night, this process intensifies, because when the world gets quiet, your mind finally has space to process what it avoided during the day. No distractions, no noise, just you, and the parts of your experience that remain unresolved. Think about what these memories actually contain. Not just the moment itself, but the meaning you gave it. This made me look stupid. This made me less respected. This is why people don't take me seriously. And over time, those interpretations become part of your identity. Not because they're true, but because they were repeated. The Stoics understood something subtle about this. They believed we are not disturbed by events, but by our judgments about them. The moment itself passes, but the story you attach to it can replay indefinitely. So when your mind brings these memories back at night, it's not just showing you what happened, it's showing you what you believe it meant. And here's the part most people miss. These memories don't persist because they're important. They persist because they're unresolved. Your brain is waiting for a new conclusion, a different interpretation, a way to file the experience as understood instead of threatening. But if you keep reacting to the memory the same way, with avoidance, with shame, with self-judgment, your brain assumes the problem is still active. So it brings it back again, not to hurt you, but to finish what it started. Jung believed that growth comes from integrating the parts of ourselves we'd rather hide. And sometimes, those late-night memories are invitations, not to relive the past, but to reinterpret it, to see that moment differently. Not as proof that something is wrong with you, but as evidence that you are human, learning, adapting, becoming. So the next time your mind pulls you back into an embarrassing memory, pause. Not to fight it, not to escape it, but to understand what it's trying to show you. because maybe the memory isn't the problem. Maybe it's the meaning you've been carrying with it. And the real question is this: if you saw that moment without judgment, would it still feel the same? Let me ask you something. What's one memory your brain keeps replaying at night that you wish you could finally let go of? Drop it in the comments or just describe the feeling.